Here in the home of the Red Sox. We're in Boston, Massachusetts. Of course, this is a rematch from week 1 of the college football season. Clemson would go on to win that football game. And a shootout. Let's see if we can have that same type of game this week. They could commit this, well, kind of sweep.
And Penn State will kick first, as we will get the Clemson offense to kick us off. He'll return it to the 23.
Their, I believe, their second round rookie, Clay Klubnik, will come onto the field.
Here's the DBs for Penn State. If there's anything that Penn State is known for, it is that defense. Let's see how they do tonight. They got a lot of their defense picked in the MFL draft this year, so this very well could be their last game in college. So let's see how they play, and that'll be a first down and more for Clemson here.
Here at Fenway Park.
Doing some quick huddles already. Game's barely even started. Trying to signal off the defense here. Potentially get a free penalty. Nope. Screen taken down with a pickup of 5. So third snap of the drive.
Klubnik.
Another screen, RPO there, and a first down. So a lot of RPOs being done here by Clemson. They're trying to throw this defense off because when you're facing a star defense like this, you have to come out hot. You have to trick them a little bit. That's what Clemson's doing so far. And see, the run shut down already. And that'll be 2nd and 12, a loss of 2 there. Snaps it. He's got a lot of time. He's going to run. He's got the first down. He's got a lot more, and he slides at the 28. Very strong start offensively from Clemson. And back in formation. He backs up. Complete and out of bounds after a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 here at the 23.
Of course, Klubnik, second round pick, going to Detroit.
Caught after the first down. And that'll be an injury timeout on Clemson's side as we take a break. Back here. Backs up.
Paid.
He's got pressure. He's got it. And it's a touchdown, Clemson. What a start.
Taking an opening kickoff into the end zone. First drive of the game is a touchdown.
And they brought out a lot of RPOs here, which this Penn State defense was clearly not expecting. They're going to have to go over some things on the sideline, but
of course
we prepare for the Penn State offense in a moment as the kick is up and good.
Midway through the season, Penn State's core, Drew Aller, got benched midway through the season, and that really made it so Penn State started contending for the playoffs because Drew Aller was scooting too much. So
yeah, and then he was of course drafted by the Cowboys
as I believe a fourth or fifth round pick.
Yeah, he's scheduled to start on January 5th versus the Kansas City Chiefs in the preseason.
So now PSU with Brunkmeyer starting. He took this team from the shits with Drew Aller constantly in the goon room.
And powering through for a first down. This running back and the tight end, both very high prospects, both drafted, and they look to make big work tonight. This is a very strong offensive unit, and that'll be a pickup of 4. They got a game plan big here. They, of course, were the first ones to defeat Tennessee in the regular season. There's a slant route for a pickup of 1, 3rd and 5. And I think Penn State has to come into this game kind of like Clemson did, with a lot of unexpected plays, because right now they're doing the short passes, they're keeping it safe, but Clemson, with a sack there, they came out on offense showing a lot more trick plays, and this will force Penn State to punt early here.
Sammy Brown in for the sack. Clemson wins this, they face either Tennessee or South Carolina. We'll find out that out next week.
And a punt, and with how explosive this Clemson offense started off, you gotta wonder how the defense is going to respond to a second drive. They didn't really get much time to game plan as the offense wasn't on the field that long, but let's see. Second drive here for Clemson. He's got a load of time, and he's only going to pick up a yard. Hands it off. Stuffed again, 3rd and 9. So yeah, the Penn State defense locking up a lot more now. We're going to force this Clemson offense to a 3-and-out. But what a start it's been. Got time.
And first down.
Completed. He's going to pick up more.
Big game.
And he's got it to the 29.
Of course, Penn State, very surprisingly that they're here. Of course, they had to go face a like fired head coach, bench their quarterback, and still making the playoffs, barely surpassing Duke.
This time caught off the slant, first down. So yeah, Clemson has come out very hot here, and in the first quarter they're already looking to take a 2-score lead. Penn State defense is looking good for a little bit, and then that big gain from one of the Clemson receivers, don't remember who it was, brought them back into this drive.
So yeah, Clemson, of course, actually, honestly, might rather play Penn.
And touchdown Clemson, and they take a 2-score lead.
Of course, Clemson said that Klubnik said before this game he's actually a little happy. He's not going to underestimate them, but he said he's happy that he has to play Clemson is playing Penn State and not Duke, because remember, they lost to Duke. Clemson earlier in the season, they lost to Duke. They beat Penn State in week 1. And yes, he said this is a different Penn State team, but still.
So they take a 2-score lead early here. And they're going to return it to the 16. To the 18, my bad, sorry. And,
taken down
hard, yeah. 2nd and 14. And this Clemson defense has come out looking very aggressive. But Penn State here, if they can get a score on the board, they can keep things going and potentially get themselves back into this game. That's a pickup of 10 there. 3rd and 4.
The Nittany Lions.
And first down, keeping this drive alive.
Of course,
Katron Allen, the running back.
Of course, if you go into if you go into who's better,
Katron Allen, the game.
If you go into animal territory, technically Clemson would win this game because a tiger would beat a lion, a Nittany lion.
And of course, Katron Allen drafted by the Chiefs, and he's going to bring that in for 2nd and 1, and that'll do it for the first quarter. What a start here to this game.
Here in the Cat Bowl.
And it's 2nd and 1. Hands out to Allen, who's got a first down again. He's been great on this drive.
Big game.
Saving this drive at least 3 times already.
Now Penn State can try and bring this into a one-score ball game.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better than they did on their first drive here. He backs up.
But still, I mean, now you gotta hope the defense. The defense is, especially not really the secondary as much as the D line, has to block in. I mean, four-man rush here. And pressure.
Caught. First down at the 16.
Five-man rush, I believe. Wait, no, it's a four-man rush. Whether this is a blitz? No, 5-man.
And, edge rusher came in there.
No, that was a linebacker.
Yeah, he was playing edge there, though. Anyways. Caught off the slant, 3rd and 3.
Four-man rush. Oh, but they're rushing everybody.
And 4th and 2, and
this is very creative blitz designs.
Clemson's going to take a timeout here. And they'll kick.
The field goal.
Not going to take the risk, and they'll stay down by 11 here, but they get points on the board.
So they prevent the first half shutout.
And they'll kick here. Play action, pressure sacked!
Finally, this D-line can do something.
Yep, and they just need to get back into it. And they could very well be back in this game. Clemson started hot, but your momentum can die just as fast as it starts. What great job from the CB here. It looks like they were doing a safety or a corner blitz there, and they were able to get the sack. And now Clemson's got to snap this from the 11, which brings you into safety territory here. And that'll be 3rd and 8. So
Clumpy's actually has had a hell of a day. 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. So his stat sheet's been great, looking good.
He's got time.
It's only the first half.
He's got pressure, and it's incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
That'll be a punt, and Penn State is well back into this game. Just when you thought they were out, they are right back in.
They need a score now, though.
Yeah. So they started off really rough. Already in enemy territory off the punt now.
So it started off 14-0. Now it's 14-3, which doesn't scoreboard-wise. This doesn't seem like it's doing much, but that was a big stop that you needed to get. You're in enemy territory, and it could be 14-10 as soon as that. As quick as that.
And hand it off to the running back here, short of the first down, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. So, you want to make here? Hands off. And stop.
Just short. You gotta wonder what they do here.
Stop for a gain of nothing.
Oh, they're gonna go for it.
Not gonna go for the tush push like their fellas out east.
And they're gonna get it. First down. K-Tron Allen, already the MVP for Penn State here. What a game he's already had. And it's not even the second half yet.
Backup quarterback, of course, on.
Oh, brought in by the tight end! Wow!
Second, they're going to mark it short, but...
What a catch, though. He really reached out for that one.
Wow.
K-Tron Allen gets it again. He's going to be stuck for a loss of 4. That was a speed option there.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't like doing those, like, ever. I'm never a fan of doing those.
3rd and 5.
And he's going to be stuffed for...
Short again.
So he's going to be short.
Going to kick here, but this still only keeps it at 1 score, but they do have to get into the end zone eventually.
Yeah, you're not
still great offensive drives here.
You're not going to win it. on a field goal. The defense has gotten better though.
Yeah, that's the thing that's keeping them in here too, is that they can finally trust their defense again, and it's now only a one-score game.
I mean, you're still not going to win this off field goal.
That snow and mistletoe
And we'll get it to the 21.
That's a problem.
See, so,
Cade Klubnik.
and also, important to keep in mind, Penn State does start with the ball after half.
Exit and stop.
Nothing there.
2nd and 11.
We'll lose a yard. This Penn State defense looks locked in. See if they can get another stop. Hands it off.
The late
Maybe a pickup of 6 there.
or 7. 7. Not
Third
just
and
6.
5 at the 25.
3rd and 5. Going deep.
Going deep. Can he
Well, can he
get
win his
it?
round?
No! And they have to
4th and
punt
5.
again. Great work from this Penn State defense, forcing a 3rd straight stop after the hot start from Clemson where they got 2 touchdowns on the board. Now Penn State could tie it here.
One thing I didn't like there, I didn't like going deep there. I don't think that was a good call. I feel like you
Guess
should
they
have
want to air it out, bring some momentum back, but no. And I'll play action in the
Hang
middle.
on,
Ooh,
wait,
a little low, yeah. And also in
Ooh.
double coverage as well.
Actually, no, that should not be a penalty. There's a face mask there. You can see the receiver calling for...
It might have been late. But we'll see. Anyways, Kentron Allen.
You can see the receiver touching his face. Like, calling for the call, but...
3rd and 4. And, oh, this should bring us maybe not to the 2-minute warning. No, they're going to go for one more play. And, oh, there's an open receiver. Can he get him? Yes, he does. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. And so Penn State's going to punt here. Wow. 4th and 1.
Jalen Hurts would not be proud.
Yeah. So they'll return it to the 22.
Also, Cam Little won't be proud.
What a game. The scoreboard really doesn't give it enough credit, but this game has been incredible.
Cam Little would also...
Oh, holding on, 1st down.
Cam Little would also be disappointed at the Penn State's coach for not going for a field goal there. That's chip shot range.
Yep. I mean, you don't even have to go for the field goal. Yeah, you just have to push that in. Wow, what a catch too, by the way. In double coverage, right into his hands, and oh, he's gonna get a big gain here. Down he goes at the 44. So they got to keep him out of field goal range here.
And Cade Klubnik's really been the MVP for Clemson. 140-57, 2 touchdowns in the first
Pressure
half.
coming. Down goes the receiver. 2nd and 5.
What a game from Cade Klubnik so far. He
Second
does
half
have to...
feels like it flew by. We're already almost at halftime. What a start for both teams so far. Up to 39, backs up.
Cade. 1st down.
And not going to pick up much there, but
I mean, Clemson could...
from down, they're going to take another
I mean,
timeout.
Clemson's goal right now is probably go into halftime with what would it be, like a two score game if they get a touchdown here. I guess that's your goal.
Under pressure,
2 touchdowns.
throws. And he's going to get a lot for the 1st down, and they're probably going to kick here, which will bring us into halftime. See, and they call a timeout. Yep.
So it'll be a 2-score game going into half if they make this kick. Should be good, and it is. So 2-score game going into half. Clemson over Penn State.
2 seconds left. Is going to be one more kick off before we get off the half. I'm the kick returner here. I'm thinking maybe let's try to get the return here.
And they take it at the 3.
They do get the ball back after half, and yeah, he's not going to do that, and that'll bring us to the halftime.
And
Clemson leads Penn State 17-6. And we're back here. I said, and we're back here, but I'm going to have to take a quick break. Penn State gets it to the 12.
And big run for Penn State. So Keyshawn Allen having a big day. Of course, Penn State kind of needing to score here, bring it within a score. And Graham sacks back for a 4-yard loss. That's the second sack of the day for Clemson. Demontre Camper. This first sack of the day.
2nd and 14 at the 26. Penn State can bring this within a score.
And
Backs up. He's got some time. He checks it down. And that'll be a decent gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
And Graymaker with the ball. Going
deep. He chucks it. And, just had it.
Can't bring it in.
Oh, man. He slung that, too. That was right into his hands.
I know, it's just stupid coverage.
Yeah. And that'll be punted to the 36. And let's see if Clemson can rain it on to 3 scores. Even though Clemson is down, they still look like they can win this game. They've been making some nice adjustments on defense and offense. He's got pressure.
Yeah, Clemson. Yeah.
I meant Penn State. No, I said Penn State.
No, Clemson.
No, I said Penn State. I literally, I could feel it. Yeah, I said Penn State. There's no way I didn't. I said Clemson was leading by 3 scores. They could lead by 3 scores.
So Travis Hunter whipped off with the catch.
So
nobody can wear 12 except for my daddy there, Travis Hunter.
1st and 10.
And checks it down to number 8. And he'll go out of bounds.
This is starting to look like the early quarters where Penn State's defense is slowing down a little bit.
That's true. And it'll be a first down to pledge down. Cattell is going to first down. Cattell is my first down, so it's not as well. This will be a 2nd and 8.
Ooh, taken down.
I'm crazy. 3rd and 4. Watch. It's gonna be. I can tell the future. I'm Einstein.
And down it goes. 3rd and 6. So they can force a field goal. It won't be the end of the world here.
All right.
Penn State.
It'll be a first down.
See, he's got a lot of time. He's gonna throw, incomplete, and they force the field.
My luck ran out.
So this will make it a 20-6 game. Still not completely out of reach, but Penn State does need to make some adjustments on offense. The defense held up for just 3 points. They score a touchdown at a 2-point conversion, it'll only be a 6-point game. Or they don't even really need the 2-point conversion. They can kick it in 7 points. It's enough. It's not bad. So. And they'll return it to the 8-16. And sacked. Loss of 5 there. Yeah, you got to get the receivers more open there, but you also have to have better awareness in the pocket. That'll be a loss of 5. And they really cannot afford to punt the ball here in any circumstance. They just have to get this thing into the end zone.
So, Grant Burke, and it'll be
Check
down, and he'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Grant Burke.
And going deep again. Don't know about this one.
I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, this is starting to get to the coaching.
Yeah, I don't know why the Raiders. I mean, Penn State. I mean Raiders in that Seahawks game last year. I keep on doing this. Remember that Raiders Seahawks game from last year? I believe it was the Seahawks, right? No, Bengals game from last year.
Yep.
The Raiders kept on going for them, going deep, and they always got it. But this is like they're trying to be the Raiders, but they're just not going deep.
Got it, touchdown, and that puts them up big here. Really bad decision making from Penn State on the deep ball on 3rd down, and now this game is starting to become out of reach. But I don't know, if you come up with better play calling, you could really get yourself back in this. The defense has held up well. Honestly, Clemson could have a lot more points on the board than they already do. But the offense is just, not clicking with the play calling.
And Antonio Williams, what a game. 3 touchdowns on the day. I don't know who you give this player of the game to. So that's the PAT, 27-6. Clemson over Penn State. Clemson wins it with the win. Clemson will face either any team to win. We'll face any team versus. Clemson will face either Nebraska, Kansas State, or Utah.
2nd and 12.
Wait, no.
Action. Caught. 1st down and a lot more.
Big game.
And he's got it to the 39.
Sorry, that is my bad. Clemson will either face South Carolina or Tennessee. That is my fault.
Luke Reynolds, one of the best tight ends in the country. He has been a gem for Penn State.
People call him like Tyler Warren. Of course, if you go, you know who went to this college?
Yep.
Parker Washington.
Okay, very good. 2nd and 4.
It's good. Yes, goated. Good.
Second and 4. Play action again. He's got to get this one out, and he throws it away. Smart there. 3rd and 4. Avoid taking the sack. He's taken enough of those already. Checks it down. Ooh, that one was a little late. 4th and 4. To me, you got to go here, but no, they're going to punt. And it's up. And
big gain.
Short of 1st, 2nd 1. Backs up, caught, and 1st down. Oh, bad throw there. 3rd and 9. Penn State trying to stay alive and prevent another score. With some miraculous 4th quarter here. It's got time. And it's complete down at the 37.
Antonio Williams, oh my God, what
That'll
a game.
do it for the 3rd quarter.
Whoever's guarding him, just horrible day from that. Whoever's guarding Antonio Williams. What a game.
Backs up, caught, down at the 40. Second and 13. Oh, incomplete. Again, Penn State trying to have that miraculous 4th quarter, but every time they try, there's the conversion right there. Penn State looking at, Clemson looking to close this thing out. And move on to the 2nd round. QB run, down he goes. 3rd and 2.
And Klubnik.
Backs up. He's got loads of time. He
And
loads up.
touchdown. Clemson.
And that should close it out. What a game from Clemson. Came in hot. And looked dominant in this win. A lot of coaching malpractice.
Oh my God. 4 touchdowns.
A lot of coaching malpractice mistakes from Penn State side of the ball. Honestly, could have been a lot closer of a game if you went harder or more aggressive on 4th down. If you, a lot of things really. Too many runs, like not big yardage runs, but
and then who's ever guarding Antonio Williams? Horrible job.
It's not really their fault at the same time. The coverage hasn't been great defensively either, like in terms of the coaching coverage. But yeah, I mean, ultimately what's going to cost Penn State here tonight has been their own coaching staff. I mean, some questionable calls even going on right now.
I mean, it was going to end up coming to that. I mean, you fired your head coach midway through the season.
Yeah, but honestly, getting here was a thing in itself. So
I mean, yeah,
nothing to be ashamed of. You just got to prepare for the next season.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have good, get some good high school scouts.
Especially
scouts from high school.
Your running back taken in the draft as well.
And you just have to look forward to next season. Scout well. You have a good scouting staff. Just don't accept the quarterbacks.
Caught.
But I mean, this guy's not too bad.
And see, yeah, they've even been you go for it on 4th down here. They've been good. So that really should show them how bad their 4th down mistakes have been, because again, you go for it on those 4th and 1s, 4th and 2s, and I don't know, this game is probably at worst within maybe a score, maybe 10 points, so yeah, I mean, you just gotta learn from coaching mistakes like that. 1st down.
Yeah, I mean,
and this is Katron Allen's final game as a Nittany Lion.
And he's gonna get blown out.
Of course, he is, after this game, headed to Kansas City to go...
Kansas City!
To go play with
Patrick Mahomes! Yeah. You know, what a talent. I mean, can we talk about how good Patrick Mahomes is? I mean, Cade Klubnik's been very Mahomey today. Same with Antonio Williams, his receiver.
And a lot of his defense was taken too. Of course, offensive line as well. Penn State had a lot of prospects that NFL or MFL teams wanted, and a lot of these guys are going to be playing professionally in February. So
Stuffed. 4th and 7. So, I mean, statement victory for Clemson.
the intercepted, and now they should just run the clock out.
Returning it. So, statement victory for Clemson here. Whoever they have to face, whether it's Tennessee or South Carolina. Actually, maybe South Carolina. Can we get a South Carolina win? Clemson versus South Carolina. What a game that would be. Yummy. Play clock running. And it'll be 3rd and 5. So, South Carolina, rival.
Play left before they can get to the 2-minute warning and lead this thing out.
Now, of entertainment value, I think we're all rooting for South Carolina to beat Tennessee for 2 weeks from now.
And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, Antonio Williams has been player of the game for Clemson. 171 yards for, I believe, 4 touchdowns on the day.
Katron Allen, of course, also very good in this game despite the loss. And like I said before, he is headed to the home of the 4-time Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. And I mean, not the final game you kind of want to go out on, but still, what a player. He's going to be one of the best running backs in the world, you can just tell.
He's already one of
especially going to a team that...
He's already a top 10... I mean, he's already top 5 in the country.
But yeah, especially going to a team with no rushing attack either. Sack ball... Oh, I thought the ball came out there, never mind. But that'll probably still do it. They're going to punt here. Penn State's going to get the ball for a little bit, and then the clock is out. Another edge rusher who was drafted here.
Dennis Sutton.
Yep. And, they can just, run this out here. And that'll do it. Clemson, what a victory. 34-6.
Statement victory. Clemson's either facing either South Carolina, their rivals, or Tennessee. Good night, and see you tomorrow.